that, we have stone cold winners in this bottom bracket. Let's talk a little bit about the teams that we're about to watch here. Talk about we've got Team Tamer, who's teamed up with Shot Dead versus Ebates and Young. And Ebates and Young, I mean, they barely got knocked out on the last one. They put up some serious numbers, but still couldn't get to that winner's final standpoint.
Let's go ahead and hop into the action now, Pyro. High station as well. Here comes the UAV as well. Got teammate running it down mid and mailing shots from downtown. That's going to be another one added to the total of Tamer, but it's not going to be that easy. Perfect positioning, the shimmy shake back on over the wall right now. It'll be completely plated up with the 2-plate as well. The gold plates right here and a smoke out to cover their tracks. Tamer and Shot Dead. You gotta at some point, like at what circle, right? We're starting number 3 here in about a minute or so here, Pyro. At what point do you actually get with your teammate? Because this is mostly a duo that's going for the 2 split positions, right? Find as many kills as you can get as a solo yourself. Speaking of finding as many kills as you can get, last 15 shots or so from this tack. Get dedicated right here. No self-revive for you as Tamer continues to add to this. But they're not going to risk coming in through here. Got to lay down. Probably want to plate up. This reload is going to be tough. Now 1 plate in, did not get it. If you'd have put in a single plate, we'd be alive right now.
Listen, the plates.
It's tough.
He's got the plates. He just didn't have attack. I mean, if you could throw a smoke, if you could throw anything to sort of block the cover along with what the precision airstrike was doing, maybe you've got a chance. But here is a chance that he's looking for. We're down into the gulag. Tamer has to play, and he's got to play big. Opponent getting the right spot. That's a Molly. That's right behind him. He's going to be able to evade that. Could have been some other thermal equipment, but he's going to start throw some as well for himself. Molly's there. And there he is coming around the way, and they had no chance. They had no hope. You don't want to be in a 1v1 against Tamer.
No, dude, didn't even take a single shot of damage right here. Game sensing completely different. Just, hey, they breed them different here in Las Vegas, I'll tell you what. Tamer, the last member of the LVI.
Shot Dead are 2 kills up at that point. 17 to 15.
Yep.
That's a good position to be in.
That's a smart move right here.
And there it is.
Folks, once you have this much on the line, right, that just makes sense. You're ahead, your 2 teammates down at any given second until that last circle starts. You can get a jailbreak going, right? Oh, okay, sorry. Before then, it's incredibly unlikely. But through the middle meat of these Warzone lobbies, it's entirely possible for a jailbreak to happen. And that's legal within the format right here. They don't even want to play with it. They don't even want to mess with it. They don't want to take that gamble here in Las Vegas. Tamer, the last member of LVI, going to be continuing on right here. A bare win, but a win nonetheless, Pyro J.
I've been loving it. I've been really enjoying it. The kill races just get closer and closer, so much that we're trying to do math in the meantime. When they show the scoreboard, they flash it for a couple seconds, and we're like, how close is it? Who's going to win? And then someone leaves the match because they know everyone else is dead and they already won. So it's been very cutthroat, very close. We actually do not have our top 3 solidified quite yet. King Cryptics, that team moved on. They have a grand finals bid, easy peasy. Team Unrational, as they lose in the winners finals, they've got a top 3 locked in, but we need one more team to join them in that top 3. It's going to be between Team Defy and Team Tamer. Both on solid runs, but to me, talk about Team Tamer, they've been on a tear. I think their bracket strength has been the most difficult. They actually went down to the lower bracket immediately, losing 2 Team Cryptics. Team King Cryptics. So they had to make an enormous lower bracket run to get here to this position. You see Tamer on your screen right now. That is the one spearheading this incredible lower bracket run.
I see him. He's on the stairs.
You gotta wonder if this team has already evaded the area. No, they haven't. Wow. They're still camping out. They heard all those footsteps and decided to hold their base at the bottom. But that's gonna be a completed elimination. Can he get a second one? Wrap around and take them down. Tamer locks in a second.
Jesus.
And push into them. The more kills possible, the better.
I'm actually curious about this because, I mean, running this distance is so tough. There's not a redeploy anywhere nearby. One of these players might have the peak to get that one done. Saw on the other side, there's no armor for that, but the player down bottom is TAC5 finding everything right now. That might be some wall banging, but that is damage regardless, as Tamer is getting this in. Players on the other side just trying to find a little bit of rest for the weary, but Tamer getting dropped right here. Believe they still have the gulag opportunity, right?
I mean, that's the situation. Yeah, okay, they do. Tamer's good, but they bit off a little more than they could chew. I mean, that was tough to go into with all those squads around. Got a kill for their efforts, but can they get another kill here? The Gulag takes that same position that he likes right over the edge here, and they keep peeking the area, diving in and getting eliminated. Tamer hold ground once again.
I'm not surprised. I think there's only been one Gulag that Tamer did not win, and that was earlier on in the tournament. A Gulag loss that ultimately did not mean much when teammate has all the cash in the world sitting in their pocket. Just like that, though, Defy is down. Nelson, the last here. That's a lot of damage. Nelson is at like 2 right now. Oh, and that's it. Nelson's done so. Let's check out the numbers. Defy today and Nelson at 2 right here. I believe that means that's the end of this one. We have our losers finals. Half of those competitions right here. Team Unrational gonna be taking a look now at Team Tamer.
And that's one way to end it. Just take off the parachute and plummet on down. That is the end all be all. The math is right. That was 11-2, but definitely a commanding victory from Team Tamer. Look at how close he is to the monitor. You think that guy's not locked in? He's ready to go. Okay, we got picks. Let's get a bird's eye view here. If you're Tamer, locking down. What do you think, Tug? Is this a bold fight to take?
This is a master class in rotating, basically. Also, the fact this is what I was concerned about. He's got that anti-UAV, that counter UAV in the pocket. As soon as he tossed out the smokes, I'm throwing a smoke. I'm throwing that that counter UAV up, and now come up trying to get involved in the party. And I'm sorry, sir, you ain't got an invitation.
Got an invitation and a license to kill here. Tamer. Doing work here. Oh, one right on the rooftop. Time to make these shots count. He's got no more lethals. He's trying to throw a grenade if he's got it, but nothing available. Shot dead taking a more closer approach, and he might try to bait him out here just to take the engagement. There goes counter UAV. Shots down, and they just lay right up upon them. Make that final one count. Secure the win, secure the kill. Team wipe. There we go, Team Tamer.
There you go. Tamer's got to play. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He did all of that with no plates as well, so this is dangerous situations and easy one tap to the head situations, right? Only a couple different snipers can drop you, and like at full plates. That's got to happen with a headshot as well. Big Bertha down bottom. Speaking about invites to the party, nobody tells Bertha that she can't except for Tamer, and shot dead, putting them down where they stand here. As this a little bit of flack from the back, unfortunately. And this not survive.
Yeah, but guess what happens here? I mean, Team Unrational just going to pick up the scraps. This is essentially a third party here, although they're the same team. They're sticking together, and while Tamer goes down, Unrational can pick up where they left off, but that ladder is so dangerous.
Ooh.
Ends up getting it down, and that's not a good situation because I believe they're both down at this point in time.
Unrational 7.
Rational's checking the kill counts just to make sure he's alive, and this Gulag is so important for Tamer here if he can survive, and if they're down in kills, they're gonna need this. Goes around the wall side, tries to get the shots to fire, and beats his kneecaps. Tamer stays alive.
This one, see, this is the smart one right here, and a fire sale. So this is gonna be a redeploy for the teammate. That's gonna cost him nothing. This is
if he gets it.
This is a good point. There's a good point. Getting there is a different story. But the simple fact is,
wait, they got 10. Shotdead got 1. So the score is tied now. Oh, Tamer. You may not even need to get your team. Oh, the Gulag did happen.
Yep.
The Gulag occurred. Tamer and Shotdead, they are alive. All they need. Oh, that's the Gulag kill. It's over.
Yep. There you go. That's a Gulag kill. There we go. We have one of our grand finalists figured out. That would be no fun. That'd just be 2 versus 98, right? Like 96, yeah.
Format given, format taken. The result's the same. I mean, Team Tamer coming out with that final Gulag win. Credit due to Shotdead, who got that last kill, and then, hey, pop out of there because your job is finished. The opponents were gone. And
your last options here, folks, are Tamer and Shotdead. And King Cryptix and his teammate right here. Let's hop all the way into it.
Let's get it going. This is the grand finals of the LVI Day Warzone tournament. If you're just tuning in, these are duo kill races. And they defeat them one last time. The record between these two teams is 1-1. So this certainly should decide the better team, but not quite adjacent to each other at the same time. Cutting the shoot, taking a little damage, but popping in the shack, and he's already found one. Moving about as much as they can, but the opponent stands their ground. They get the final kill, and Tamer cannot close it out. He's gonna be forced to do it in a Gulag.
This is the legendary, the fabled, that far off the ground, but then you still go for the dive to go for the drop shot right here. Tamer, got a call like we see it. Got circles around that player.
Oh, that was very, very risky. Leaving that fight from the prone position, it's so slow to get out of there. 3 seconds down until the ascend is an option to take if they want it. Tamer nowhere near it. Doesn't even have eyes on their opponent, but they're not in the middle. Yes,
nice.
Cuts away and finishes out the kill.
That
was unbelievable.
How dare they?
I mean, at this point, Tamer shot dead. They're not going to be able to get to the roof quick enough. It's already King Cryptic's on the roof, scouting down that kill. And you can see they're racing for it. They already went to the lower level. Shotdown going to be able to confirm this. They're double peeking him. There it is. Down and out.
Oh, no.
Another one out. Didn't need to reload. A Semtex to stick on him. That's going to be it. How about that from Tamer? Shotdown is indeed down, but so are the rest of the
Tamer's got enough to buy the teammate. And look at this. This bridge is absolutely peppered with members. Trying to find some shots to the back. There's some pop, and there's a drop. One down on this outside, but of course he gotta finish it out. Shot dead does come in there. The support from the teammates.
But how about this? Tamer says, oh, so you guys got action, right? Okay, we like the sound of that. We'll head over. Down on the streets. There could be a pest to take out, but it turns out that Tamer's being hunted as well. Silver 5. They're unavailable as long as there isn't lethal. Climbing right on him. Chippy okay to survive. We got prone, we got smoke, we got armor. Things are all right.
Things are all right. Back to a true neutral situation. Knew that it was coming, and there's a bunch of damage. Only 1 plate of damage out. Sends the Semtex for the player that he thought was coming, but hit the ground. No plates here. Turning and burning and breaking ankles as the attempts. But Tamer can't get away from what seemed like 9 different barrels.
There you go. It feels good to be to host an LVI Las Vegas Inferno LAN and then be a part of LVI and take our first LAN Warzone tournament. It feels good. It feels nice.
Gentlemen, do you have any shout outs? You first, sir.
Yeah, shout out to my beautiful wife over there sitting down, Hannah. Love you. She full supports me. When I sat down, she whispered in my ear, "Lock it the fuck in." So you know what I'm saying? No better support than that. And just shout out to Hyro, Zach, Chris, all the owners of LVI. Las Vegas Inferno, the family, and the Tamer Tots, man. My community, the Tamer Tots showed out, flew in. So I just want to thank everybody. Broadcasters, you guys have been amazing.
Thank you.
So just everybody who showed up, man. My boy right here.
Absolutely.
Appreciate everything about it.
We got the easy jobs. And MV7 microphone and headset. You wanna hold up one and the other in either hand for the good folks. There you go.
Oh, shout out to Share, man.
It's got the plastic on it. So you can't see it as well. But hey, guys, once again, congratulations on the victory. Last question. It's Las Vegas, man. What are you gonna spend the money on? Don't say roulette.
I'm gonna take the wifey out to a nice dinner.
Hey, support like that, you better support like that. You better take on out. Yeah, exactly.